Hey guys, welcome back to another how to win video. Today I'm going to be taking Piper into Solo Showdown Acid Lakes. Now today I want to actually revisit playing passively or passive playstyles, as I did a video on that like a couple months back and it's kind of outdated now, so I wanted to sort of do some touch-ups and cover it again, especially on this new map Acid Lakes, which I'm pretty sure is just a spin-off of Thousand Lakes with just a couple of new things. But nonetheless, I really like the map, and Piper's also a very good brawler at being passive and keeping her distance and all that cool stuff. So without further ado, let's hop into the first game. Alrighty, spawning at the top of the map, pretty decent spawn. We do have a spike and a Pam sort of closing in on us, so what we're going to do is going to reposition over here and just sort of tap the Pam from a distance, just not doing anything too crazy here, just trying to get her weak just so she doesn't get these boxes, and we did actually manage to take her out very easily there. Her movement was a little bit too predictable, but I'll take it. We got that easy kill on that Pam, being able to tap the spike once. Hopefully we can maybe slip a shot through there. Doesn't look like he's going to peek us, so we're just going to fall back here and heal up a little bit, and I think he's just going to go for the boxes, so we'll try and hit him one more time perhaps. We missed the shot, but we did get the power cube instead, so it is a pretty nice trade, I would say. Now people are starting to sort of move to the top now. There's a Nita, there's a Spike who's been up here. I think there's I don't know what other brawler that is. It's a Carl. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and grab this. I'm not actually going to grab the power cube because the Spike will one-shot me. So instead, I'll try and kill the Spike just to clear him out. Well, actually, no. I'm going to reposition myself because if I'm going to play passively, I don't want to go for kills. I'm just applying the pressure on the Spike and might end up getting the kill if he walks into one of my shots, of course. Just like that. We didn't really do too much there, I guess, in that situation. All we did was keep our distance and make sure that he stayed back. Didn't really try to get the kills. I was trying to open the boxes, really, but since he was in the way, we just took advantage of the fact that we could outrange him. So, I'm pretty sure there's a Nita there. No, there's no one there. We don't really have to do anything right now just because we have cleared out our side of the map. We're in a very good position right now, looking really good so far, 4 power cubes and our super. So yeah, I'm just gonna stay in these bushes for a little bit. When you're playing passive, bush camping is your friend. Do not be afraid to bush camp, guys. Like, you might think, oh, bush camping is for losers or whatever, blah blah blah. That's not true. Bush camping is a very viable strategy, and do not be afraid to use it. If it works, you know. So it's very good. Nothing wrong with it at all. And if you're a passive player, then this will be the tutorial for you. So this Mortis is getting lazy. This Carl is focusing me as well. I'm just going to heal up. I'm not going to go for any shots right now. Just waiting to see what happens. I'm going to let that Mortis heal up because he's actually closer to the Carl. And I want to see if maybe this Carl will take him out or the Mortis will take out the Carl. If not, we'll be able to clean up the fight nonetheless. We'll just take out the Mortis right there. And we'll be able to tap this Carl twice without auto-aim shots. Maybe hit him one more time. Wait for ammo to reload. He's not actually reloading his or healing up, so we'll just be able to take him out right there, use that jump at the end, and take that easy first place victory. I'll quickly recap that game because I don't think I was too clear when explaining everything that I was doing, but I wasn't really trying to go for too many kills. I was just focusing on making sure no one was at my side of the map, and in that case we did take out the Spike, we took out the Pam, and I was just trying to sort of work with the situations that occurred. So obviously that Carl and the Mortis were all fighting. The Carl was focusing me, so I was just shooting at him and sort of applying a little bit of pressure every now and then just to let him know, don't come near me, I'll try and kill you, all that kind of thing. And I was just playing really passive, really. We just weren't going for kills, just making sure that if people went for us, then we would retaliate, but not actually initiating the fights. So without further ado, let's hop into the second game and see if we can get some better examples. Okay, we are spawning at the top left corner of the map, and we do have a Pam over to our right, just like the previous game, so we'll see if we can maybe hit a shot here. We hit one shot, hit 2 shots on her, and if we can maybe finish it off with a third, I'm not too sure. She's probably hiding behind the trunk or something, so gonna go for this box right here instead. She's gonna go for that box over there. A bull is coming over to the right, so I'm actually not gonna go for the box. I'm gonna go for the damage instead, although he's gonna go for the Pam, so we should be able to get this pretty safely. I just don't want to get myself pinched with the Storm in the corner because it's definitely not a good spot to be. It's very easy to get taken out if you put yourself in bad positions like that. So just playing pretty passive right now. There's a Pam above me. I'm just going to shoot at her to tell her no, I am not going to team. I think she's put herself in a bad spot, although she is just chilling at the top of the map for the meantime. I'm just going to keep my distance and apply a little bit of pressure. Try not to get shot here. I do have my super. We have 1 power cube. That is good. We can work with that. She's over there. I'm just going to see if I can hit a shot. She's just holding her ground well. If she throws a turret out, we'll just almost take it out. We didn't even hit a single shot, unfortunately. We are just going to reposition because that turret she can use to body block, and also she does a lot of damage. Although this Daryl went very aggressive on her we will be able to actually finish off the kill very easily there because the Daryl initiated the fight. We didn't do it, the Daryl did instead. There's a bee down here. I just don't want to get hit by her charged bee when she hits a shot and does a little bit more damage. The bull is actually there in those bushes there, so very lucky for us. We are going to be able to take him out right there. Just going to pick up one of those power cubes because there's a crow who's probably eyeballing me right now. We're going to see if we can auto-aim these shots. Getting a little bit of lag right now. Not too bad though. We can still play pretty well. Crow, a bee. I'm just going to head out, move towards the left of the map and just keep my distance on these guys. I'm not going to actually go for these kills because there's all these people fighting right now. I have no reason to intercept and get any kills, although this crow very weak. We were just seeing if we could get some cheeky shots in there, but we didn't get to hit any. So crow managed to take out that mortis. I think he's just down there in the corner with 9 power cubes. We'll probably be able to win this game perhaps. We do a lot of damage and he's at our max range, so hopefully we can hit another shot here. Wait for ammo to reload a little, and then we will hit one more shot. Hit a second one. We're going to use our jump. Oh, and we are going to go down. We did miss a lot of our shots and choked at the end there. We might have been able to take the first place if I played it a little bit better, but we still took the second nonetheless. It was a pretty good game. Very passive right there, not doing too much damage, just focusing more on the positioning, building up my super, and just waiting for the right opportunities rather than going for kills. So, very happy with that game. Let's hop into the third one and see what we can do. Okay, we are spawning at the left side of the map, and we do have a box over here that we could go for, but there is a bow who spawned with us, so let's see if I can maybe get some damage on him. One shot. We aren't going to hit the second shot, unfortunately, but we will be able to get at least a little bit of super off of that initial shot we got on him. So we're going to hide in these bushes, and I'm just going to turn around, try and get some damage while he goes for the power cube. We're going to hit him once, hit him twice. We'll probably be able to hit him a third time, and then build up our super off of that, although we'll just keep our distance. Make sure that he doesn't get too much damage off us or anything. I'm just going to keep my eye on that bull as well. I did actually take full damage from the bow, so I'm just going to have to move up here. See if I can maybe hit a shot there. So hitting him once again, that way we have our super now. I'm going to hide behind this trunk a little, see if we can heal up and maybe get some peak shots in the meantime. And then we'll see what we do from there. So wait for him to make the move. He just shot there, revealing his position. He moved away though, so I'm just going to reposition myself. Don't have really anything to do. I could probably go for the Shelly instead, because she is an easier target. Although I would like to get rid of this bow, because he's being very annoying. So, bow getting very weak from that bull. Because of that, we were able to easily pick up that kill. So like I said in the previous games, just waiting for opportunities at this point, making sure that people do the work for me. I'll come in later and take them out once they're weak. That Daryl did just finish off that penny. I'm just going to use my jump to take him out. He did take a lot of damage from my bombs and also that bow mine that I did know were placed. I was just trying to trip them and I just didn't succeed in doing so. And there's also 4 people left, so there's this Nita, this Colt, and then myself. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tap this Colt to get him weak and see if I can get the Nita to intercept the fight instead. So he's very weak now. He's going to just back off and heal. He's got 40 HP left. The Nita's actually playing extremely passive as well, so I'm going to see if I can maybe tap her a little bit. I'm just going to go for the Colt because she might get a false sense of hope that I'm going for him instead of her. Although if I could hit a shot here, it'd be good so I can get my super. This Nita needs to stay away from me. We're doing pretty decent so far. We're in a bad spot, I guess. Although this Colt's not doing a very good job of hitting us. So if this Nita goes for us, we'll be able to jump over the water. She isn't going to. She's put herself in a very bad spot. I'm just going to use my jump early to get some distance away from her. See if we can maybe finish her off with one more shot. We won't be able to. We're probably going to take the second place here. And there we go. Taking the second place victory. Not too much we could have done there. That Nita did play it pretty well with her positioning. Making sure she had good spots on us to keep near the fight, but not too close. So I was the one dealing the work, and I really couldn't do much there. Trying to apply pressure on the Colt, but in the end I had to end up getting the kill, and then I got taken out and got the second place victory. But that's still a good win nonetheless. We'll see if we can get another good gameplay of passive playstyles in the 4th and final game. Alrighty, so we are spawning down the bottom of the map, and we do have 2 boxes above us. There's a Leon going for that one over there. We'll see if we can hit him once. Able to hit that shot. And what we're going to do is, just like every other game, trying to get some damage on these players as they get the boxes. So the Leon just going to back away. Not even going to go for the corner box, so we'll be able to take that one instead. So, going to get some damage off just easily. 3-tap that one open, go for the power cube, wait for ammo to reload. And then what we're going to do is actually, since we know that this corner is all to ourselves, just because that Leon has left us alone, we're going to chill in one of these bushes. As we are playing passively, we don't have any reason to move around, unless we're going to go for some super. But, since I haven't seen any players or any fights around, we may as well just chill in these bushes for a bit. So I think what I'm going to do is, I'm going to cut to you guys shortly, once we need to reposition once more. Okay, so I do notice there's actually a tick and a Brock above me right now, and the storm is starting to push us out a little bit, so we will have to make some moves here. This Brock doesn't know that we're in here, so we're just going to get 4 taps off on him with our snappy sniping star power and easily take him out. He definitely did not expect that one, so coming in very useful for us. I'm actually just going to go for these power cubes here and use my jump to get out of the storm. You could argue it's a waste of a jump, but taking 2 power cubes, in my opinion, is probably worth it, especially since Piper can charge up her super very quickly. But what I was also going to say is that actually that's the ideal gameplay for passive players, is to get a good spot early game, be able to camp it out till the end of the game, and maybe get some easy kills on the way as well. We managed to clean up that fight very quickly on that Brock, and now we're set up very well for the late game. We have 6 power cubes, and we will be able to take out some opponents a little bit easier than if we didn't get that fight. So being able to hit that Shelly once, we can 2-tap Shelly. We are going to 2-tap Shelly as well. Then we're going to go for this Mortis here, who's going to try and get our power cube. He's going to just die to us because he got a little bit greedy and thought he could take it from us. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go a little bit closer to this Rose. We're actually just going to jump over the water, although we did jump straight into her, unfortunately. Not what I was trying to do, but we will take the 2nd place victory there. Still a really good game. I quite like the fact that was just a perfect example of passive playstyles, just because I didn't really have to do much that game. We managed to clear out our corner very early on with our knowledge of positioning, and if you do need help with that, be sure to check out my positioning video. I'll probably link it down in the description below. But that'll be it for me today, guys. I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, please leave a like because it tells me that you did enjoy it. And if you like this kind of content and you want to see some more, be sure to subscribe because I upload this kind of content every Tuesdays and Thursdays on my YouTube channel. And also, if you have any questions about this video, be sure to pop into my Twitch chat. I stream every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. The links are down in the description below. But that'll be it for me today, guys. I hope you did enjoy. And as always, peace. Mike. Alright. Still alive. We're clutching this up, boys and girls, and everything else in between. Oh my gosh! Yo, someone clipped that. That was madness.